So you've just finished your masterpiece in Word. Your document has some nice graphics, some use of some really cool fonts, and then you send it on to your boss or your teacher for their review. Now, when they get the document and they open it, it looks like a mess rather than what it looks like on your computer. The problem is that Microsoft Office, or indeed Windows itself, ships with a standard set of fonts which most people have become accustomed to using. So when you step outside of this zone and you use some new fonts that you might have purchased elsewhere, then those fonts won't be available on other people's computers. So we have two solutions to this problem. You could ensure that every person that needs to open your Word document has the fonts that you used, and that's really an impractical solution. Or you can embed the fonts that you used inside the Word document, and that's a much better idea. So how do we do it? Well, firstly, we'll be assuming that we have our Word document open right now that has the fonts that we're using. So the next step is to come up to the top left and click on the Office button. And right down the bottom here, we're going to choose the Word Options button. Now on the left-hand side, we'll click Save. And right down the bottom here, we have this option here for preserving the fidelity when sharing our document. And notice that the first option right underneath is to embed any fonts that we've used in this document within the document itself. Now, it's also a good idea to leave this box checked here to not embed common system fonts, because that simply means that the standard Windows fonts, which are common to any Windows system, they'll be excluded from being embedded in the document, since the person that's receiving the document is most likely to have those fonts anyway. Now, the other option we have here is to embed only the characters that we've used in the document, so it's a good idea to check that one as well, and that should make your overall file size a little smaller, since adding fonts to your document is of course going to make the file size bigger. So by only including those fonts that we've actually used, we'll keep things down a bit. So there you have it. We'll click OK, and you've seen just how easy it is to embed your fonts into your Word document. That way, when you save this document and send it on, the document will look the same regardless of whether or not the person at the other end has the font on their computer that you used in this document.